narrator. They say, a great river once flowed through the deserts of India, a river so sacred, it was called the mother of all rivers, a river that nourished one of the greatest ancient civilizations. And then, it disappeared. This is the story of the Saraswati River, a mystery buried under sand, stone, and time. Over 3,500 years ago, the Rig Veda, the oldest known scripture in India, sang praises to a mighty river named Ambitami, Nadtami, Devitami Saraswati, best of mothers, best of rivers. It wasn't a small stream or a seasonal flow. It was described as broad, powerful, and flowing from the mountains to the ocean. According to Vedic texts, it lay between the Yamuna to the east and the Sutlej to the west. But here's the strange part. There is no river there today. Only barren land, a dry scar across northwest India and Pakistan. For centuries, many believed Saraswati was just a myth, a symbol of wisdom, not water. But then, modern satellites told a different story. Using remote sensing, scientists discovered ancient dried-up riverbeds, vast channels buried beneath the Thar Desert. One riverbed stood out. It matches the paths described in the Vedas, almost exactly. Could this be the lost set? Along this dry river, archaeologists found something even more fascinating. Hundreds of Harappan settlements, cities like Kalibangan and Rakhigarhi, once thought to be part of the Indus Valley civilization, were actually built far east, along the gap. This changed everything, because it meant that the Indus Valley civilization might have been the Saraswati civilization all along, and the river it depended on vanished. But what happened to geologists believe that thousands of years ago, two major rivers, the Yamuna and Sutlej, flowed into this great channel, but due to tectonic shifts, they changed course. The Yamuna turned east, the Sutlej turned west. Saraswati was cut off. Without its water sources, the river dried up. Not overnight, but slowly, painfully. By around 1900 BCE, the once great river had become a dry bed, and with it, the great cities it supported began to collapse. But even as the river vanished, the memory of Saraswati remained. Later texts like the Mahabharata and Manusamriti mentioned the Saraswati, but now, as a vanishing, or underground river, a once mighty river, now remembered in myth and prayer. Even today, Saraswati Puja is celebrated across India. But instead of worshipping a river, we worship the goddess of knowledge, from physical water to symbolic wisdom. Saraswati transformed, but not everyone agrees. Some scholars argue Saraswati never existed, that it was only ever spiritual, or perhaps a composite of seasonal rivers. Others claim the push to rediscover Saraswati is more political than scientific, an attempt to rewrite history. And yet, the evidence grows. Sediment samples, satellite imaging, ancient ruins, all hint at the same truth. A real river once flowed here, and its story still haunts the land. So, was the Saraswati real? Yes, the science suggests she was. But she's more than that now. She is memory, she is myth, she is mystery. A river that once gave life to millions, and then disappeared beneath the sands of time. If you enjoyed this journey into lost history, hit that like button, subscribe for more stories from the ancient world, and tell us in the comments, do you believe the Saraswati will ever be found? Because sometimes, the rivers we can't see are the ones that run deep.